Hello and welcome to another TVSpy vodcast. I'm Ben.
And I'm Gareth.
And today we're going to be talking about the Heroes episode, One of Us.
One of them. And this week you'll be able to actually hear us as well as see us by a new camcorder.
May or may not be a bonus.
That's a great thing to hear on my dulcet tones.
So, what's the overview of the episode? What do you make of it?
Good. Pretty good. Could have been better.
There's a lot of action.
There's a lot of action, not many answers, a few more questions.
I think we're just trying to throw everything at it. There's clones, there's other heroes, there's just too much going on really. I think we're just hoping something sticks for this series.
I think it will. Give it time, Ben, give it time.
Wow, the episode kicks off over with Angela Petrelli and Sila, and Mama Petrelli does seem to think she's Sila's mum.
She's a lovely mum as well, feeding him straight away.
Oh, she
Here you go,
feeds him.
son, have a new superpower.
But it's not a superpower, it's the ability to speak to China and other inanimate objects.
It's very useful.
Do you think that's going to come in useful at some point?
I'm sure it will. I'm sure we'll see that again later.
Well, I don't know, but is it possible that she is? I mean, how does that work even? Is
she
a
a
better
mum?
quality mother? Did she clone him? Has she built him? Has she given birth to him?
I think she's given birth to him. I think she's a proper birth mother. Possibly a different father than Nathan and Peter, but definitely her son.
Well, she must really like him because she puts him on a case with HRG.
Yeah, it's great. There's like bad cop. Or...
Oh yeah, very rare. Just like a really bad version of Lethal Weapon 2 or something, really. Sila's a better policeman than Parkman, I have to say that.
It's not hard really, is it?
But they're obviously caught out because the villains are going a bit bad at a bank.
They've gone to the bank to make a little withdrawal.
So, who are all these villains? There's got various...
I don't think we really need to know. I mean, Nox is going to play a major role, I think.
Which is Nox's power? I can't tell them apart.
He's the one that feeds on people's fear. And that makes him stronger, so that's why they've got a bank full of hostages.
There's some guy who can open safes, there's another one with gas hobs in his hands, there's someone who can open curtains and close curtains just by looking at them.
And then you've got Peter trapped inside the man that can shout really loud and knock things over. Great power again.
Peter's cover is soon blown, just falls for a very easy trick, really pointless really.
It is really. Nox just says to him, "Oh, looking forward to going back and seeing your family in Detroit." What does Peter say? Yeah. He's useless.
He's got no family in Detroit, this Nox character. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway, so that's it, his cover's blown.
Thankfully. Who comes first? HRG comes in first.
HRG comes in, sort of saves the day a bit, well, takes the pressure off.
Then Future Peter comes in.
Future Peter comes in, stalls time, punches Peter out.
Yeah, takes Peter off. What does he say?
He said, what does he say? Oh,
says, I've got
something
to show
you. Collection of miniature dolls.
Maybe he's collecting some stickers, Panini stickers, we don't know.
That's probably it, he's got his new football album ready.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Then Sila comes up, saves everyone. Sila is a bit of a hero to begin with, but then it seems he can't, old habits die hard really.
Well, he's got the hunger, hasn't he? He needs the feed.
It's an addiction.
Powers. That's what it is.
So, anyway, HRG is pretty sure he knows what's going on. He's sort of said, he's playing along with it, but however...
Yeah, I thought they were becoming great friends.
But then he says, oh, I'm going to kill Sila.
You can't kill Sila. They're going to end up being best buddies.
Speaking of someone who isn't one of my best buddies, it's Parkman.
He's still off in his little spirit walk.
He's doing a spirit walk.
What are we going to call his friend?
I don't know his name, it's Usutu.
Oh, Usutu. I was just going to call him the spirit guy.
That's probably better. It seems this guy can just paint Parkman. His gift is painting Parkman in the future, which is quite a narrow gift.
What a gift, though.
But he's drawn a picture, seems to be Parkman with Daphne.
And Daphne.
Happily married.
And a little baby.
And a little baby.
However, that can't happen anymore because that future's changed. So what's he painted? He puts on his little headphones.
Yeah.
Listens to a bit of trance.
Probably a bit of Celine Dion or something. I don't know what it is.
So he listens to that. One thing I wanted to know, where did he get his batteries from? I saw no shops around there. So
it's solar powered, Gareth.
Oh, is that
solar powered?
That's what it was.
So yeah, so future's been tamed. It looks like we don't even know why Parkman and Daphne are together, but
I'm sure we'll find out.
Speaking of Daphne, she's in Berlin.
She's in Berlin. I don't really like all this. It's quite nice to have a little bit of comic action in the middle.
If that's what you can call it.
Well, it's sort of fun. It just doesn't seem to fit.
It doesn't seem to fit. But
they're there watching an old Charlie Chaplin, Buster Keaton film.
They're there because of the Haitian. I don't know why.
They're there for a reason.
They're there to intercept the Haitian who's making a He's picking up the formula, isn't he, from the company?
Yeah, he's picking up Mama Petrelli's half of the formula. I mean, why choose to move it now, really?
What I don't get with the Haitian guy is he never used to speak, and now you can't shut him up. I mean, when was he first able to speak? He spent the whole series not speaking in the first series.
I think
and
he
now
spoke once in the second series.
Yeah, but...
Or croaked a bit.
But anyway, Hiro and Ando soon get the better of him, steal the formula.
Oh, that's fantastic work by them, Ando.
But then stupidly let Daphne run off with it, so... Who's Daphne working for, do we know?
We don't know yet.
But
I just love the way that Hiro says nemesis.
He's obsessed with a nemesis.
He needs a nemesis.
So Hiro and Ando end up in... Do you say level 2? They're not in level 5?
They're not in level 5, they're in level 2. So I don't know what's between level 2 and level 5. Obviously it gets...
I think there might be a donut shop or something.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Or a little battery shop.
Yeah, for Osutu. Any pointing to about Claire this week? It was all just so pointless.
Not really. I mean, she just goes into a box with her mum, gets a bit sweaty, heavy breathe, pants.
Yeah, I think we'd better move on to someone who used to do this on the web, Tracy/Nikki/Jessica.
Yeah.
Tracy goes off to find Nikki, who sadly has died.
That's a shame. Although we see her in the coffin, and I thought she was burned alive in a fire. And for someone who's burnt alive, she looks pretty good.
She looks pretty well. We don't know how she's died, but poor little Mika, the orphan boy, he's there.
Poor little Mika.
Is it Mika or Micah? Micah.
I don't really care. I was hoping we would never see him again. To be honest.
I like Micah. And DL, I miss DL.
No.
Okay. So the house has been turned into its makeshift crematorium for some reason. They couldn't afford a set for a funeral.
I wonder how long she's been laying there.
I don't
a couple of weeks.
I don't know.
Stinking.
But my Mika doesn't really care. He sort of says, "Oh, you look like my mum. Shall we find out if you have any gifts?"
Yeah.
Does some research. Finds out Nikki and Tracy were born at the same hospital on the same day.
No mention of Jessica though.
No, I think.
Have we just forgotten about her?
Just forgotten about her.
Oh, right.
So
born in the same day, same hospital.
Delivered by Dr. Zimmerman.
Yeah, so off we go to Dr. Zimmerman's house.
What does he say when he opens the door?
I think he says Barbara.
Really?
But it's really hard to make out. So, is there another one? How many of these women are there?
Well,
Ali Larter's such an amazing actress.
She can do she could do another 3 characters at least. At least. I'm hoping to see some. So, have we learned anything from this episode? Probably not.
Probably not very much at all. There's something really good about this episode.
No Borhinder.
No Borhinder.
Or Maya.
Well, except he speaks.
He speaks.
For a little bit at the end, but I can cope with that. Just 10 seconds of his voice.
I don't know. It's a bit much still.
Is that too much for you?
Too much. Turn it down, Borhinder. Turn it down.
Turn it down.
So, yeah, we'll call it a day there. Do you have any thoughts about what might happen next week?
Well, I had a little peek at next week, and it's really hard to explain, so I think you better come back and join us again next week.
It might be an even more complex podcast than ever next week, so do come back for that. Until then, thank you. See you soon.
See ya.
Bye.